good morning. It's coming up to midday on Tuesday the 15th of December and I've just left the Bath to Bristol cycle path. I've come down to this little riverside picnic site right next to River Avon to show you some of my camping equipment. This is just a little bit about some feedback I got given after my last wild camping trip, where I sort of said I wasn't that impressed with the Geographer's stool, but I couldn't really think of an alternative. Well, one of my YouTube subscribers, Terry Hilbert, he lives not far from here I believe, and he also cycled tours. He cycled tours on a Brompton and he said there was this alternative, and I thought, hey, I mean, if another cyclist uses it for wild camping, I ought to give it a go. So that's what I'm going to do today. Although there are a few picnic tables at this lovely little riverside area, I'm actually going to set my table and a chair up in the middle of the picnic area behind me on the grass. I'm actually going to cook some curry soup, and I've also got a small bottle of sparkling rosé wine, even got a wine glass. Here are the two chairs side by side. This is the Robens Geographic stool I've been using recently. It comes in its own nylon stuff sack with a little draw cord on the end. I'll put some stats on the screen, but lengthwise it's from my fingertip to about halfway up my forearm. This is the chair that Terry recommended. It looks bigger, but it's actually not. It's in a thicker sack, and the sack's a bit oversized. So to give you a comparison, when you stuffed it down, it goes from fingertip down to just below the elbow joint, so a bit longer but not much longer, and you can also compress it up quite a lot. It does weigh almost twice as much. Again, I'll put the stats on the screen now. So it's a trade-off between convenience and comfort. That's what I'm going to try out today. First step, ease of setting up. So this is the Geographer's stool. It just slips out there. It's got a Velcro strip around it to hold it together, and it literally just folds apart like that. You can probably redo the Velcro strip, I don't always bother. And you've got the stool there. Not very comfortable to sit on, and last time I was a little bit too embarrassed to put it on the video, but I sat on it and went backwards, so it's not very stable, to be honest. Now the FE Active is top packed, so it does go in and out of its holder a lot easier, which means the holder is oversized, so you can crunch it up a lot easier. It's in two parts. You've got your canvas seat, and also you've got this, it's like a bunch of magic wands. This is the structure for the chair. It's like very oversized tent poles, all elasticated. Now I have seen one guy on the internet just literally throw it and it almost seems to go into place in one go. I haven't quite mastered that yet. When you've assembled it, and it doesn't take long, you get this very sturdy chair structure. Now you just unfold this. There's 4 little eyelets inside, and you just put them into these 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will probably give you an idea of the two in use. The stool, you've got to really try and ease yourself down, almost hang on to something, and you still feel like you want to go back. It's not the most comfortable, but it's definitely better than sat on the wet grass in the winter. Now this one. Oh, what a difference. It's like having an armchair. And it's got this pocket along the side, I guess, for just your phone, utensils, even a can of drink possibly. This is really, really comfy. I'm going to set my table up there, get my soup on. Might as well show you the millet stick table that I've been raving about for the last year. So it's just this basic plastic structure with a couple of poles underneath. Just pull them out, join them together telescopically. One of them's got a point. Just put it in the ground. Table on top of it. Table and chair, excellent. Got some water on, ready for the washing up. Here's the tin of chicken curry soup I'm going to have for my lunch. I've got a bread roll, and I've even got a small bottle of sparkling rosé wine and a wine glass. It's a tough life making YouTube videos, but I suppose somebody's got to do it. Lunch in December, outdoors. Chicken curry soup with some bread to dunk in it. And a glass of sparkling rosé. Cheers. So my thoughts about the seat. I've always said this would never be a kit reviewing channel, and it's not. It's just some advice I was given. I decided to follow it, and I think it's some good advice. The Robens stool is great. It keeps you off the ground on a winter's day, but this is much more comfortable. I could spend hours in this and not feel uncomfortable. I'm pretty sure. It's so comfy. It is a trade-off, but I think this is the one I'll be taking on winter camps in future. I was given the extra weight and the extra bulk some thought, and I think I won't be quite as ambitious about cooking my meals during the winter months. I can just open tins or even packets. So what I lose in weight and bulk with the food will be absorbed by the chair. I think the chair really is well worth it. As I've said before about the table, that was a fantastic purchase. That's just a little experiment. That was a few quid for millets. I'll put a link to all these items in the description below the video so you can see the details, the weights, the sizes, the prices, etc. That was a nice little snack and a nice little test of the FE Active chair. As usual, it shouldn't need to be said, but leave no trace. Absolutely no clue that I've just been there. Even scuffed the grass down a little bit. There's my bag of rubbish. There's even a rubbish bin up there that I can get rid of that. Head off home now. Be setting off for home shortly. My plans for the next few weeks, I'm hoping to do a second DIY Audax 200km distance during December. It'd be nice to get a second one under my belt. That'll probably be during the Christmas and New Year period. And there's a wild camp I want to do up on the banks of the Severn, just south of Gloucester, near Framelode. When that would be, I'm not sure. Maybe before the New Year or maybe soon after. In the meantime, I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and all the best for next year. Let's hope it's a little bit less traumatic than this year. Stay safe, everybody. Look out for each other. I'll see you soon. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.